So this is a video from the Lake District today. It's not like this the whole video, but it is at the moment. So yes, I'll explain what happens in the video as I go. I can't really remember at the moment. I'm just heading back down the pass here, which well, you see in the video, but it's the weather certainly has changed, and it is quite impressive. Most people probably don't enjoy coming out when it's like this, but this is probably my favourite time to do this, when it's like this and the weather's just all over the place and things go wrong sometimes. And yeah, anyway, I'm gonna head back down. So instead I'm going to head down to Langdale, right down the end of the valley there. It turns into a bridle track, so I'll have a look at that. And if the pass looks okay, I might come back over it the opposite way. It depends how long I've got there, because I did get 6 hours for the car park, which cost £7. But I've only been about a mile and a half, and it's taken me an hour and a half. Mostly because I'm stopping to take photos every 5 seconds, which is why I'm up here. But yeah, everything's very slow today. So I just came up to this point here, which I know, to fly my drone because it's quite quiet, and it just started snowing, so it's a really bad time to start it. So I'm going to hang on here a minute and see if it clears, because it does look like it's clearing from behind me. Otherwise, I might have to try this bit again later on. So the pass, if I do it, is up there, where the snow's coming again. Behind me this is quite nice now, but it keeps coming in this way, and it's not much fun riding in this because I ain't got any glasses on, and it's really fine, needly little icicle things, and it's going right in my eye. It stings, and my chin is freezing. But this is not fun. I'm just heading up to the pass. It's good timing. But the racing's alright at the moment, so I'm just gonna go as far as I can. And then, yeah. Well, I got up most of it. Just the top is there, or the pass is there. However, sort of couldn't quite do that bit too well, or film that bit. But you know, I thought someone else might have done this, but looks like I'm the only one. No bicycle trips, and I definitely would not bring your car down here. So I'm not going to go to the top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk it back down on the soft snow on the side, which isn't slippery at all. But I have come up here for the view, which is a nice view. That's probably the only bike ride I've ever done where the off-road stuff is a million times easier. So yeah, so I'm going to head back down in a moment, but I'm going to take the drone stuff before I do. Now I'm pretty much up the top. But this is it's not improving, not at all. It's getting a lot worse. I just actually stopped and spoke to someone for about 10 minutes. He's up here doing photography, walking up, probably easier than the bike. So now I got to do the walking down in shame part, because I'm not going to cycle down this. I'd also like to mention, this is not the full sun that was forecast. It's well, I hope it doesn't stay like this, otherwise I've got to stop making these funny little films and just get back to the car. So this is really bad timing for trying to come up at this point. It's not been like this at all morning. And I get the dodges part and it does this. So actually it's not really a problem at all. I mean, I could walk on the side here, it's not slippery whatsoever. I'm just actually surprised I got up as far as I did. So yeah, I'm going back down. It's getting a lot heavier. And then I'm, well, I better go back. I'm sure it must clear. I mean, they said full sun. I mean, they can't be that badly wrong. Anyway, so it's just stopping, thank God. I was slightly concerned it was just going to change to this for the whole afternoon, and that would have been a problem. But that is quite unfortunate timing, or good timing actually, if it depends how I look at it. That was, yeah, that was quite interesting actually. This is a steep hill. This is a very steep hill. It's a windy pass that comes over down into the bottom of Langdale. Clearly not gritted, because no one would probably really come down here. Well, that's a really bad idea. You might get that bit done. That's a terrible idea. You won't get past the bit I did. Not in that car. He's struggling there, and that's the easy bit. That's going to be bad news for him. He's stuck now on the bit that was actually easy, so I don't know how the hell he's going to get to the top. I know I might have been, you know, the wisest on my bike, but that actually isn't that bad on my bike. But in your car, in that car, that's crazy. He's probably stuck. So I went back up because I thought it was a bit off just to carry on down and just bugger off. So he said he was fine though. He's stuck though, where he is. He must be a hiker, so he's got ice axe. He's got that out. I think he's going to try and ding himself out the back. And there's a bit where he might be able to turn around earlier, a bit further down. But yeah, definitely. This is where I parked. Well, not that I was going to go up this road on my bike anyway, but car anyway. But in previous years, being stuck in my car, this is not a road you want to try and go up, unless, well, even in a four-wheel drive, in anything, I don't think would really help. So I did feel quite bad for that chap, although, like I said, I did walk up to see if he needed a hand or anything. Not that I could really do much, but he, I think he's going to be there for a long time, or he'll have to leave his car there. So I've headed back to where I've started. Behind me is Grasmere, and I just saw this path that goes up to the top of whatever this is. So I left my bike down the about halfway up, and I'm going to just walk to the top and get some photos and footage. I'll probably leave this one, or end the video at the top. That's a bit higher than I thought. Especially after the bike ride and going around that crazy bit earlier. But if you look, you won't see probably very well on here. But I was back over this side of days, and that's where the bike went wrong. And that's Grasmere. And this is where I'm headed. I don't know what that's called. Here, you can hear me. I'm not crying, but my eyes are watering. It's really cold, and the view is amazing. It really is amazing. Looking all around, like I said earlier, that's where I was earlier. The top is just up there. It's only a couple of minutes. There's about 7 or 8 people there, so I'm going to leave this one here and take a load of photos and do another video again tomorrow.